Happy Sunday, Chiefs fans. Welcome to the Week 13 episode of Kingdom Corner. I'm your host, Danilo DiGiulio, here at RGR Football. You can see me across social media platforms as ThunderDan88, where you bring you shows like Chiefs Chat and a post game every night after the Chiefs play their weekly opponent. This week's opponent brings you the Denver Broncos in the second of the annual home and home series between the two AFC West dynamos. This year, one team's a little more dynamic than the other, and I want to focus on a few things that have to do with the number 11. The importance of the number 11 this week. The Kansas City Chiefs have beaten the Denver Broncos 10 times in a row, dating back to November 15th, 2015, and are looking to make it 11 times when the two teams meet at Arrowhead on Sunday Night Football for a primetime matchup. In those 10 victories, the Chiefs have won by double digits 6 times. They've won by 20 points or more 4 times. And there's no reason to believe that the next one's going to be any closer. Chiefs have averaged 30 points per game for their past 10 wins versus the Broncos, while allowing an average of just over 16.4 to be precise. One more win by the Chiefs, and they'll tie a franchise record for most consecutive wins versus Denver. It dates back to before I was born, the 1960s, 64 to 69 to be precise. Also known to elder statesmen, however you want to phrase it, Chief fans, as the early Super Bowl year, Super Bowl I and Super Bowl IV. The imbalance between the two teams couldn't be much more apparent than during Kansas City's victory back on October 25th. Last time the Chiefs played Denver, they beat them with touchdowns coming in the run game, Chad Henne, all people. The passing attack, Mahomes to Tyreek Hill. A kick return, that was by Byron Pringle for 103 or 104 yards, depending on which source you check, and a 50-yard interception return by none other, my spirit animal, number 49, Daniel Sorensen. They salted in a few field goals and PATs. The Chiefs appeared calm, cool, and collected all night long, except during their moments of exuberant celebration after their many scores. This team can put up points in a hurry. They have fun doing it, and they're extremely fun to watch. While the Chiefs scored in nearly every way possible, aside from the 2 points that are given for a safety, they were dominated in every measurable statistic, except the 2 most important ones. The Broncos won the yardage battle, both passing and rushing, and of course, total yardage. They won the first downs battle by 7. They won the third down conversion contest where the Chiefs were 0 for 8. Broncos also allowed fewer sacks. They ran 25 more plays on offense. They controlled the clock for 7 more minutes in Kansas City. The 2 statistical categories where the Chiefs beat the Broncos badly were turnovers, where Kansas City was a +3, and of course the score, 43-16 drubbing at Mile High. Another number fact that Denver fans will likely have to accept for the remainder of their QB's careers is that number 15 is greater than number 3. The history between these two teams is storied, much of it favoring the team in orange and blue, particularly when you consider the back-to-back Super Bowl wins by the famed John Elway, number 7, Glory Days, and the Peyton Manning career reboot, which saw the Denver Broncos appear in 2 more NFL title games, winning one of those championships. Since Manning's retirement, however, the Chiefs have owned the Broncos. Number 15, Patrick Mahomes, signed to lead them through the next foreseeable future, decade or so. It doesn't seem like Kansas City is going to give up their stranglehold in Denver or in the AFC West anytime soon. Teams don't play games in the past, and we're never going to see Patrick Mahomes versus John Elway or number 15 versus Peyton Manning, although that'd be kind of awesome, wouldn't it? The number 11 is big this week in many different ways. As I mentioned before, a win Sunday night will give the Chiefs a record-tying 11th consecutive win versus Denver. A win would also give the Chiefs an 11-1 record on the season. That, coupled with a Raiders loss, would give the Chiefs their record 5th straight AFC West title. But that's a 5. We're talking about 11s. Chances are the Broncos will roll a lot of coverage towards Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, especially considering last week's offensive explosion against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So, number 11, Marcus Robinson, will likely receive a number of opportunities to impact the game. There's a 2-for-1 bonus regarding the number 11 that the Chiefs do not control. Should the Steelers lose this week on Monday Night Football, early Monday Night Football, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and the Chiefs win, they'll both possess 11-1 records, which puts the Chiefs' wildcard round bye within grasp. That coveted week off that we really hope that they get going into the playoffs. Steelers' opponent this week for the much-improved Washington football team led by number 11 and former Chiefs signal caller Alex Smith. Smith is undoubtedly the clubhouse leader in the race for NFL Comeback Player of the Year after his return from a horrific broken leg that nearly cost him his life, let alone his NFL career as a starting quarterback, and he's playing winning football for Washington. Any Chiefs fans who were paying attention also knew that Alex was special. We always knew it. Arguably had a great positive effect on Patrick Mahomes, and his trade to Washington brought over Kendall Fuller, who sealed Super Bowl 54 with his snatching grab interception over top of the wide receiver, which is pretty awesome. I recall that. I'm looking forward to the Chiefs going in there and really taking it to the Denver Broncos, despite the way the game turned out last time they played, where the Denver Broncos kind of controlled the game, and despite the fact that they had a good game against Miami 2 weeks ago before the COVID-affected game, which saw them playing a wide receiver at quarterback last week, I think the Chiefs are on a different level now than they were the first time they both played, and I think that the score is going to be similar to what it was last time, actually, to be quite honest. I think the Chiefs are going to win. They're going to win handily. I think the score is going to be around 44-6, Kansas City, but it's going to be a much more dominating affair statistically on the ground and through the air, particularly through the air, by the Kansas City Chiefs. A few bonus number 11s for you. Travis Kelce needs 11 times 2. 22 yards to get that coveted 5th receiving yards of 1,000 yards for a tight end in 5 consecutive seasons. That'd be a record on both counts. And, the Chiefs are going to win by 44, which is 4 times 11. So there you have it. There's my Kingdom Corner for the week. Go Chiefs. Beat those Broncos. Keep that pride in Arrowhead. And enjoy your Sunday. Prime time, baby. Gotta love it.
Thanks for watching this video from the team at RGR Football. Click these videos to see more and subscribe to RGR Football.